Patty.
Hello, Dylan.
You're Diamond 1, right, Patty? So we're entering the final frontier. We basically will have like 4 or 5 days until the end of the split. And I want you to end Master, Patty. You need to touch Master, and that is the goal. Today is going to be the last day before the final lock-in. You're dropping 22-5, 15-2. You're playing pretty consistent, Patty, and you're doing really well. It's time to start locking in. So today, I want you to do your best to take everything that I have taught you and implement it without any of my comms. Here's some of the things I want you to focus on. I want you to focus on tempo. I want you to be pinging. I want you to drive the bus. I want you to aura farm on them. The main thing that you need to know, Patty, I need you to acknowledge this. If you take everything you have learned since the beginning of our coaching session, you are a Masters player. Now you just have to prove it in your wins. So we are going to observe and watch, and then after we'll do like a quick review. But really the reality is you don't even really need me anymore, Patty. We are here to bear witness to your climb, and it is time to queue up. Feel free to communicate your thoughts the best you can. Don't worry too much about it.
Daddy Riven. Why do I get weird names in my games?
Wait, who's got a weird name?
The Echo is Daddy Riven.
Oh, Daddy Riven. Interesting name. All right, best of luck.
All right, lock in.
Patty's locking in. Chat, feel free to judge Patty profusely. Let's try to take some notes on what Patty is doing wrong. Clock is ticking for the end of the season, so we are going to make sure that Patty is ready for the end. Got this. Yep, that's a double. Good patience on holding his flash. He didn't flash after her until he needed to, and he didn't end up needing to. He sees Mbessa is crossing mid to go for double scuttle, and instead of chasing her, he already knows. He got his 2 kills. He's got tempo. Goes for the back for the reset for tempo. Very good. Yeah, you just want to spend all the gold that you can, but like normally recurve bow is the highest priority. And then, Hearthbound Axe. Okay, probably didn't need a flash because we know that she doesn't have her flash. And she was in CC, but you know what? Secure the kill. So far, so good. Getting collapsed on. Say a little bit of a mechanical misplay.
Oh.
Personally, I do not like dashing into somebody head on unless it's a full stun. Oh, see, look, yeah, he bought the proper components there. Where I would go is I just saw Mbessa bot. I know my top camps are spawning, so I would go straight to her raptors right here. Let's see where he goes. He's gonna just clear his camps. Don't love it, especially since they could be on dragon right now, or she could be taking crab, or any of that. He actually is losing a lot of potential value here by not going for the invade, but let's see what he does. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Oh. It's not too bad, but this is not what you want to see. It's not quite my tempo, chat, but we'll teach him. The game's in a fine spot, I'd say, but it's definitely very losable. He definitely hasn't given himself the opportunity to be as successful as possible. What I would do is grubs are the objective. I would clear these Krugs. I'd recall instantly by my Kraken, and then I'd run to grubs and contest top scuttle plus grubs. Right now, he is looking to invade. It's bad to invade here because he can contest grubs with like very good tempo. He's basically sacrificing it for his blue. And I guess Surfing was there. It's like not terrible. All right, no Eon Syndra. This is very diveable. I do like the angle. Let's see how he plays it. Acceptable. Does he, yeah, fish for it? Syndra mechanics. You know what? Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? Not bad. The thing is Patty's issue is he gets a little panicked, I think, when he's, like, doing things. I will say that, Patty knows what to look for. He just sometimes gets a little lost in the sauce mechanically. Positive energy in chat. There's literally a 0% chance this crab is up right now. If it's up, I'm starting an OnlyFans. All right, it's gone. Of course it's gone. I like the counter gank here. Can just kill Mbessa. Yup. She's dead. I would chase, honestly, I would. But, alright. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does here. I don't hate it. I don't hate the invade. We got Frank on the mic. Is he gonna say anything?
Nessus needs to move sooner.
It's falling apart. Patty. Yeah, just go for it. Now he's too slow. He had Camille's prio. Yeah, it works out, but Patty's he's just too slow on the reads. I like this though.
Got him. And this is why I forgave you, not me.
See, Nami was there. Good on Nami. But it's, I don't
Frank
actually
on the mic
love
while
it.
Stealing the enemy jungle. Oh god. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm sorry, Frank.
It's okay. He let Frank down, but I don't like it because Patty didn't make the call. He's not driving the bus right now. He just got lucky that Nami was there. And he's got Serpents, which is really good versus their team. It's all yours. Okay, it's fine. A little misplay, but good counter gank at the end of the day. He should go top Scuttle and perhaps play Herald. He's doing it. He's doing it according to the teachings, according to the scriptures. You can definitely do Herald here and still contest drag, but I understand why he's recalling right now. He could have done both, but it's fine. Patty, why didn't you undo that? Why didn't you undo that? And I need to teach Patty how to. I need to teach Patty basic addition. Okay. No worries on the W there. He got it. Honestly, yes. What is Mbessa doing? You got the outplay. I like. Yes.
What are
don't
you doing, bro?
Don't talk to her.
You're not.
All chatter. All chatter, Patty. What did I tell you? What is she doing? You have her body. All chat in her body. That was well played. He didn't overstay his welcome in the Nefiri's body. I'm proud of him. He's playing to his tempo. And I respect that. Ooh. He's getting put in a blender. Talk your shit, Patty. Talk your shit. Where does he go? He can go for Herald. He can go for her red. He's going for his camps. Patty, their top laner's dead and their jungler is dead as well. Get aggressive. Why is he leaving base with 800 gold? I actually am going to have to yell at him about his item purchasing. I just don't know what Patty's doing with his money right now. Why is he so insistent on being on the map? Just recall and spend your money. I mean, I don't hate it because like this is basically something I told him to do, which is play to your team instead of just over farming too much. And this would be a perfectly fine play if he had just spent his 800 gold to begin with. Alright, let's see what he buys. Okay. He can kill both. Yep. Exactly. How is she not dead? I would be a little triggered right now for him. You can kill both. If he put his E on the wall, he could have killed both. He doesn't know his limits as well as he could, but that's fine. I like it. Fight this. No, go, 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 go. You have a body. Go, Patty, go. You're so fed. This is actually just your moment. Yep. Talk to him. Grab that body. I usually always lean towards pressing empowered W when I grab Seraphine's body, just for safety.
Oh my god.
Patty is not good on the enchanters. That is a straight man playing Seraphine right now. Oh, good job instead of ulting out. Alright, you know what? Patty has flashes of greatness and then flashes of what are we doing? Alright, Patty is 100% Ascension. Does he click it? Patty, press the goddamn button.
God damn it.
I had to interrupt.
You know, I always press the button when I'm not worried about.
Dude, Patty, your 4-item crit Viego. Like, why are we not charging our stun in a bush and getting a kill? Patty! You need to be more aggressive, Patty. You're pissing me off. Okay, I actually can teach him some very important things about mechanics this game.
I missed. She is just suddenly stronger than me? Than everybody?
Patty, we didn't look at her items because we're not pressing tab. First off, Patty gave Mbessa 1,000 gold. Second, Patty didn't look at her items. Very losable game. It's still winnable though. Nasus is strong, Camille's strong. They're good against Mbessa. We need to get him involved. All right, lock in, Patty. Listen up. Feel the music. He should go IE or GA.
I think we knew they were there.
I like it. He's trying to get a good flank. He's feeling the music. Good stun, Patty. Let the world burn. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He's doing it! Oh,
No.
nice try. Nice try. He still got her GA though. It's actually not even bad.
I'm not GA for this.
Well, you were right. I would have dashed over that wall. Good job. He got the serpents on her. And Besta dies.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This is what you want to see. Okay, I respect it though. Okay, yeah. Go along the wall. I don't care. I respect that. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. I want him to make those kinds of plays. That's confidence. I don't love this. Patty, tell your team what to do. Are we backing out? We staying? What's the vibe? You're not driving the bus, Patty. Okay. I respect it, but...
Oh, nice. What a game.
My goodness.
I know I got GA.
I mean, I'm locked in right now for Patty, but he's got his J, he's got his elixir. Come on, Patty. Show us what you can do. Feel it. Feel it, Patty. Talk to him. Talk to him, Patty.
Let's go. GG's. I didn't flash my mastery once, but at the end game, I did. Does that count?
I would say it counts. Well done, Patty. Well done. There actually was a lot of mistakes here. We'll get into it, okay? All right, so you played pretty well this game for the beginning portion. So you got your double kill buff, and I like what you did here. You got the kill, focused the Syndra, didn't grab the body, you held your flash to see if you needed it. You obviously didn't because she failed. And then you see Crab here. Now, old Patty would have chased her to contest top Crab, but why chase Mbessa top Crab when you have 2 kills? You don't need 2 crabs, you got 2 kills. That's so much better. So just take the reset. Don't worry about the crab. I like this. Good choice. You had about 1,500 gold. I would have gotten Rectrix and Recurve Bow. I will say this. Recurve Bow is like your top priority when you're building Kraken. The only time I don't get Recurve Bow on my first back is when I have exactly 1,300 gold. Because then you go 3 long swords and a dagger. Or, I know this is like just... This might be hard to remember, but if you have 1,600 gold, you can go Hearthbound Axe and a longsword. But if you back and you have like enough gold to realistically buy Recurve and spend all the rest of your gold, then you want to do it. So like you could have gone those 2 components, but Recurve is like your top priority. If you can't buy Recurve, or if you can like spend all your gold doing like a different variation, then do that. But like the goal is to just spend. There's a lot of different ways to spend your gold when building Kraken. That's the main thing. But anyway, so not bad. You go to check Crab, which is honestly kind of pointless because like you know that she took it. You don't even need to check it. So you miss like a few seconds on doing your Gromp. That's fine. It's like little things. Let's fast forward and get to the big stuff. To the big stuff. Did I not turn off directed camera? I hate this shit. Okay. Let's focus on you. I want to focus on you right now. So, here you go for this bot gank. And you flash. No need to flash here, okay, Patty? You know that she doesn't have flash. She just failed flash in front of your face. You do not need to blow flash here. She's in a bubble, and if you just charge your stun at the position you're in, she's like you didn't even like charge your stun. You just flash W'd her. Unnecessary. Okay. Like, just make sure that you're not wasting your flash, especially when you don't need to.
Okay.
Now, honestly, having flash in this fight probably would have been helpful as well. So like, your Nami's getting low. Like, this is a really awkward fight. I'm not gonna lie, but this is the main thing that I wanted to. The first like really mechanical mistake that I saw you do, that I see you actually do a lot, which is like just tapping. So you're in front of Echo here. Okay. You know he doesn't have ult. You walk at him and then just tap your W. You do not ever want to do that when you're just facing somebody straight up. For one, your W is an auto cancel only when you tap it. So like you only really want to be tapping your W when you're using it to like auto cancel. So if you're just like about to dash into like Echo here, just full charge your stun. Like I know it like he could flash it or whatever, but that's just better. Okay. If you're going to like tapping your W is your fastest damage combo, assuming you're already on top of somebody. But if you open up with tapping your W, it's like I never like doing that. It's usually always bad. You should open up with Q auto then W auto if you're on top of them, or if you're dashing into him. In this case, just try to full stun him because it's so much better. Like he either flashes it or you full stun him and then you actually have a chance of killing him. At this point, if you just tap your W, there's literally 0 chance you can kill him and you just die. Now the play ends up working out, but yeah, I see you do that a decent amount. Like you really don't want to be doing that. Okay. So that's okay. Now this is the next mistake that you made that honestly kills a lot of your tempo here, which is you should be like, you know that your blue is spawning soon, but you also know that she pathed bot lane as well. Now you see her on this vision, and you know a couple things. You know crab is spawning. I remember you know crab is spawning, and you can probably assume that because of the play that they're going to be doing dragon. So you have time to go into her top side for her red buff. But you end up just kind of like walking around. You place this ward, and then you just go for your camp clear. If you do this, you're basically giving her crab and dragon for free with no punishment. Whereas you know that there's just like, it's very unrealistic that she backed here. But like, this is a perfect time to go for her red and at least punish her for something. But I think instead what you end up doing is you take blue, and then you probably feel like you have to like punish her in some way for doing dragon, so you like go for a top gank because you know she's not here. But it ends up just being like a forced top gank. Like she's under the tower. I mean, it works out, but like it's kind of ugly. Maybe not worth. And now you've died. Your camps are respawned. She gets to just like, you know, do what she wants, and you got to kill, but just not really worth, if that makes sense. It's you always want to like, it's really important to like remember where the enemy jungler started, because if your camps are up and you know that she's not currently taking them, then that means her camps are up. And then let's see. Yeah, there is an additional play a little bit later. Yeah, here. So here you kind of like do make this play. You know that she's topside on grubs. I was suggesting that you probably could have recalled and gone to grubs here, which I think you should have done. What you should have done probably is like Seraphine's backing here. You should have cleared your Krugs, and then instantly recalled and spam ping that you were going to grubs. Maybe Nami comes with you, maybe not. But like you have tempo advantage. Ebessa hasn't you probably saw her on one of these where she hasn't backed. You have your full Kraken, you can just run straight there and contest her. But like, I don't hate that you went for her blue buff. This is like basically just like what you should have done on the red. But the difference is this time that you have your full item, and you actually probably could have done something, but that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, and there's a top crab respawn. But you go for a dive. I do think like you can make an argument this is fine. The dive was good. Probably spent too much time in Echo's body there, or in Syndra's body. I don't blame you though. Usually just hit the stun and then ult, but no worries. Anyway, and then you lose your Grump and the crab, but it's just like little things. Here you go for the counter gank, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good reactions. Yep. You didn't overcommit on the Nefiri. Got the possession. Just a little chase. I like it. Nothing wrong here. Check the camps. Very good. I like this. This is good looks. Yep, steal the entire wave. That's aura. I like it. But then you go for your bot camp here. I don't know if it's because you didn't know whether your wolves are up, but like your blue is spawning, your wolves are up. You definitely should have cleared those and then cleared them down. Because like you don't even want to do dragon here right away. Because you haven't spent your money. You haven't like recalled since your last one. But it ends up being like they get caught, and then now you're off tempo again. And yeah, you just have to recall anyway. It would have been better to just clear it down so at least all your camps are synced, or even recall, but it's fine. There's like some bigger things that I wanted to get into later on, so let's skip ahead. This is fine. You killed her, you said, this is really well played. You said, what are you doing? Should have all chatted. No worries, not a big deal. It's the play where Mbessa kills you, and then gets 1,000 gold. Let's see here. I like this play. I know this is like kind of niche, but in general on Seraphine, I would look to use your empowered W.
Okay.
Like over the E. Mostly just because like when you're in an enchanter's like body, like you're super vulnerable. But the main thing is like, the heal and shield is just like you don't need really to hit her abilities. It's like same with Sona. Like Sona's actually like a great possession, but like mostly just because like you instantly press her shield and her W, same as Seraphine, and then you just like it's just more valuable that way. Not that like you had her body a few times. Like I definitely would just look to prioritize hitting W, but it's all good. Decently played. Let's. Where does Mbessa kills you here? Yeah. So this is Oh yeah, she kills you here. So this is the beginning of the game getting really hard. You are currently a 4-item Viego. With 1,000 gold. Well, the 1,000 gold, like, you always want to be careful about it, but you're a 4-item Viego. So, when I'm in this situation, I know that I can just one-shot somebody. Like, that's the point. You're in a perfect position. They don't know where you are, and Mbessa ends up walking down here with Sweeper. You have a full stun charge out of a bush. You can easily either one-shot this Echo or force him to ult, but you go down. I just think so what I would do, even if you don't want to go on Echo, what you should do is you should walk down and then walk back up, because like you're fishing for You're just like fishing for a kill. Like you're an assassin. Like they don't know where you are, and you have the ability to one shot like half their team. So like, you just kind of like reveal yourself here, and then end up like dying for it. Whereas like if you just need to be more ratty. Like that's what I like. If they don't know where you are, like that's how you get your kills. Like you're a 4-item full assassin Viego. Like you need to be playing like a little rat. Just play in your vision, play in your mist, and if they don't know where you are, just like see if someone will just walk into you. Like they might not, but like but usually people will. Yeah, so like Mbessa's right there. You don't want to go in on her right away, but like I would have just forced this Echo to ult, and then like maybe even have gone in on Seraphine if you didn't want to go in on Echo, but that's right. What I would have done. Yeah, and then there is something interesting that you do here with your items. Let me see where it is.
I do the item thing again?
No, you don't do the item thing, but It was before here, actually, I think. It was the control word incident.
You know, I thought about that where I held the control word too long. I was
No,
gonna make a comment on it.
Yeah, you held the control word for too long, but you left base. You backed with 900 gold. You backed with 900 gold, and you bought a control word and then left base. Like, do you just love Vision that much? So, like, yeah, this entire play, like, you're just holding on to so much gold. But I actually like what you did here, which is, like, hover your team, help secure the turret. Like, this is good. This is something that I taught you, like, we talked about. Just, like, the good hovering. You're here for the play. You can play aggressive with your team because you're here. I would have hit the turret just to guarantee that it does, but it's fine. Get Seraphine. I don't hate the use of either. This is good. But the problem is that you're just, like, you left base with 900 gold and then bought a control word. So now you're sitting at, like, almost, like, 1,600 gold by the end of this play, and it's, like, you just never want to do that. Like, you need to be spending your money. And then even, yeah, we don't need to get into it too much, but that is something that I noticed. What else? And the game does get, like, pretty bad. I don't even really remember, like, what other point, I wanted to make, but... Oh, and also just, like, when you die to Mbessa, you go, wow, Mbessa's fed out of nowhere. Patty, she's not fed out of nowhere. You're just not pressing tab. Like, you could have just seen if you just press tab like you're supposed to. Mbessa has 4 items, including death stats. Like, nobody ever is just strong out of nowhere, Patty. It's only out of nowhere if you don't check. Plus, you also should know that you just gave her 1,000 gold when you died. But this is why we always press tab, so we're not surprised when all of a sudden Mbessa 1v9's on our ass. But let's see. Let's just take a look at some of the other stuff. Oh, we already watched this. Yeah, so you do it again here. Like
The W thing?
Yeah. So, like, you're just, like, I see Echo here walking back and forth. I'm charging my stun in the bush and throwing it at, like, I would have just walked it down and then thrown it at him out of vision. Like, you can easily just go, like, from, you see my cursor? You could have just started charging your stun in this bush, walked down, and then thrown it at him. At full stun, he's dead. Instead, he gets his ult off, and you have to ult, when you could have just, like, stun him, one-shot him. Like, because you just walked at him and pressed your W. Like, you need to beat it in your head that this is not how you use Viego W.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd never, ever, like, if you're gonna tap your W, it's because you're already on top of them and you're using it for max damage. Or an auto cancel. You do not want to initiate with a tap of your W. But that's like the biggest, like, mechanical thing that you do wrong. And then this is the moment where, like, wait, she's strong. I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys are definitely too deep, but yeah, then she kills you. And you're like, what? Mbessa's so strong out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, being she has stacked Hubris, Axiom Arc, Endless Hunger, and Dust Dance, and Steel Caps. Like, this bitch is, like, the strongest person on Earth. But it's okay. The final thing I want to get into is when you are... I mean, well, honestly, this is well played. I think you, like, just panicked a little bit at the end. But I get it. Like, when the heart's racing, it's hard to play it properly, but no worries there. Yeah, here. So you are not pinging anything. Okay. This is like, so you did ping some things, but like look at this state. So you're in their base. You are just a victim to whatever your team decides to do here. Do you want to back? Do you want to fight? I don't know. It looks like you want to leave. I mean, look where you're standing. But like if I'm in this situation, I am spam pinging back. Do not go in. Do not go in. But now your Camille goes in, and you're like, okay, well now I have to fight. And you're playing with your Camille here. You ult the Fury. It's like, I mean, I respect that you go for this, honestly. Like, it's fine to look, but like, you're just going with the flow of whatever your team wants. Like, you're not driving the bus here. Like, this is a situation where you got the inhib, you got what you came for, just spam ping your team not to go in. And if Camille decides, you know what, I just have had enough of this life, it's not good, it hasn't been good since birth, like, that's her problem. But yeah, this is just like a confidence issue. Like, I don't know, like, what were you thinking in this moment? Did you want to leave, or did you want to fight?
Yeah, I was wanting to leave just because there was really no way to like really gain anything else from that state. I just didn't think.
Yeah. The play's dead. You knew it. You knew it. You knew what you were doing. But like, it is your job to make sure that the team knows, I do not want to fight. It is time to leave. But yeah. So that's like the main thing. Like, that's why I really want to like push you to communicate more, because like, you guys probably could have just like easily reset and won the game, but the game went on like 5 more minutes because of that. So Patty, here is the deal. You're 24 LP D1. You have a week from today to hit Master.